100 years ago when I was born, I crawled from the womb with a drinking horn. I held it to the sky in my tiny metal hand. I got real drunk before I could stand. Well, ever since that day I followed the code of stealing all your treasure and living on the road. Now we've come to your city with nothing more to say. Let's drink and party the Alestorm way. squid. The greatest man who ever lived, who beat the Vikings in a war. Me your dad and smell your mom. Who thinks his whiskey neat and strong? Who's got a bow be 2 feet long? Who's gonna take no shit from you? So what the fuck you gonna do? know where you are, laddie? Y'all right there, let me tell ya. Palm trees sway in the Caribbean breeze, the sunshine beating down. A wanted man with a price on my head, younger run from the British crown. Last week in Port Royal, I stole a ship and killed the crew. I set sail on a moonlit sky, I knew just what I had to do. It's time to spin the wheel, we can go anywhere we feel. We're heading west to the land that's the best, and I ain't ever coming back. Tortuga!
Welcome to the sea. What? Your face here to tell you how it's gonna be. With a yo-ho, gonna be a pirate's life for me. We gonna dig for treasure. Cannon, battle, 18 lots of castle with a pow-pow shot from my treasure gun and an oh wow. Royal Navy's got you on the run. We got a quest forever.
Sail far across the ocean's blue. There's a land that waits for you, where the alcohol will flow forever. Right to the land of endless run, in the Caribbean sun. It's the place where we must go. Tortuga! 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 Across the sea, across the sand, I've set my sights on a far-off land. Across the sea, across the sand, I've set my sights on a far-off land. Across the sea, across the sand, I've set my sights on a far-off land. Across the sea, across the sand, I've set my sights on Tortuga! 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 Far across the waves, we've sailed for many days. When the golden streets are paved, where we gotta go? fuck. We think you all suck. We are the pirate metal drinking crew. We think you're dumb and we hate you too. We are the pirate metal drinking crew. We don't give a fuck. We think you all suck. Fuck you! I've got a leg, it's made out of wood. It comes from a land far away where the trees they grow good. This is my tale of death and revenge, a quest for redemption to seek true enlightenment deep in the world within. My journey begins. Tonight we set sail to far off Japan, to murder the bastard who took away both of my hands. Deep in the night, I discover the fiend. chop off my own head. Wooden head, wooden head, wooden head. I've got a wooden head, wooden head. Wooden head, wooden head, wooden head. I've got a wooden head, wooden head. Wooden head, wooden head, wooden head. I've got a wooden head, wooden head. Wooden head, wooden head, wooden head. I've got a wooden head, now I'm dead. There were three brothers in merry Scotland. In merry Scotland there were three. And they did cast lots which of them should go, should go, should go, and turn robber all on the salt sea. The lot it fell first upon Henry Martin, the youngest of all the three, that he should turn robber all on the salt sea, the salt sea, the salt sea, for to maintain his two brothers and he. They had not been sailing but a long winter's night and part of a short winter's day, when he espied a stout lofty ship, lofty ship, lofty ship, come a-bidding down on a trade way. Hello, hello, cried Henry Martin, what makes you sail so nigh? I'm a rich merchant ship bound for fair London town, London town, London town. Will you please for to let me pass by? Oh no, cried Henry Martin, this thing it never could be, for I have turned robber all on the salt sea, the salt sea, the salt sea, for to maintain my two brothers and me. Then broadside and broadside and at it they went, for fully 2 hours or 3, till Henry Martin gave to them the death shot, the death shot, the death shot, and straight to the bottom went she. Bad news to old England came, bad news to fair London town. There's been a rich vessel and she's cast away, cast away, cast away, and all of her men